now. All right, we should be live, and I do not want to miss any of the grind, so we're going to jump in here pretty quickly. Let me switch over to the live scene. Unplug this thing. We should be fairly, 97%, so we're good there. And let me see if
What's up, Gus?
Tim is available. All right, first one in. Gus, what's up? What's up, man? Followed by Willis. Yeah, I know it doesn't start 14 minutes, but that's okay. Got a couple other things I wanted to do here. Before that, why am I hitting buttons? Just hitting buttons. All right.
I hear that's what happens when you know.
Oh,
that
come
keys get
on.
opened.
I just looked. Tim sent me an in-game message, and he was here just before I went live, and I answered him and I said, "Yes, I'm about to go live," and now he is offline. All right, so
Well, that's just how Tim is.
so
Hey, Pedro.
Pedro,
Hey,
what's
Sean.
going on, man? Sean King, what's up? What's up? All right, so since he's not here, we are going to do a rift first because we got a little bit of time. Like I said, I'm not trying to waste no time because when it hits 1 o'clock, I'm gonna be in that arena. All right, what am I doing here? War. Da, 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 da. All right. So we are gonna do another unstable epic rift, and this might be the last one I'm able to do. This is the 7th one. Gus, I heard that she went for like 22 million. All right, let's hop in here. I'm gonna have to use a energy. I just finished off a quest, so I used up my energy, but that's okay. Let's get some better guys up in here. Let's grab you. Let's grab
Gus
you.
says, "Oh, that's low." Sean says that's crazy for a 4-star.
No, Sean, that 22 million was the 5-star.
Oh, wow! I thought it was a 4-star too. Dang.
That's what I'm talking about. And that's why
Eduardo, Momo.
Momo! Eduardo,
boy.
what's up? I don't have to do it. Momo do it. Mickey Momo with the attitude. All right, we're going to open up this rift now. Let us begin. And let's see what we got in here. A Mutant Awakening Gem. That would be perfect. That would be the best that I could get out of this whole entire debacle. Featured 5-star. That'd be nice, but who cares? 500 shards, probably what I'll get. Cosmic 6 stones, would not mind that. I do need Cosmic. And
Hey, Affliction.
everything else is nice to have, but, don't really care too much about most of that except for the Awakening Gem. Affliction, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Gus, you did the command, but I don't know why it didn't respond. Maybe my sister did something to it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's get on in here and see what we get. We got 10 minutes before the arena starts. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish it off real quick with Corvus here.
John says someone wants to awaken Havoc. LOL.
Yes. That would be nice. But if I had Omega Red or Namor, I'd use it on them rather than Havoc.
Robert Estrada
What's up, Robert?
says rifters be rifting.
Yeah, I think this is the last one unless they do something to get us more before the event is over. All right. So let's spin, spin, spin. Chance it. What do we get? Boom. Same thing. Let me tell you guys something. Out of 7 of these things, I have gotten the 500 5-star shards now 5 times. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. The percentages there, that is ridiculous. Okay? That is just nuts. That's why I wasn't really all that excited about it, because that's pretty much what they seem to be giving me. I mean, it's free, so, you know, I can't really complain, but that's why I'm not too excited. Just once you see kind of how you are going as far as your prizes go, whatever RNG they're using, it pretty much sticks to that. Folks that have good luck seem to keep getting good luck. And folks that have bad luck seem to keep getting bad luck. You know, I wouldn't mind, out of 7 of them, right, if I got a variety. You know, some 6-star shards. You know, I did get the T2 Alpha once. I did get the 6 stones once. But just a little bit of a variety. That's it. Don't have to get the Awakening Gem. There are some people that got 2 of them out of these rifts. Okay. Don't have to get that, but just a little bit more of a variety. You know, don't get craps most of the time. You know, but whatever. Because I can tell you right now that if I were writing an RNG, that would not happen. Out of 7, you get the same number? No. Wouldn't happen on any random number generator that I implemented. All right, let's pick this up. Still got 7 minutes left.
John says, Namor for the win. Regen king these days.
Oh, man. I love Namor.
Moma says, are you going for the 4-star again?
No. Why?
Pedro says, anyone know what the 4 and 5-star Invisible Woman went for?
I don't know what the 4-star went for, but it seems like the 5-star went for like 22 million.
Sean says 1 AG, 2 500 5-star shards, 4 250 shards. Final rift this evening after calendar. I understand it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a little boring, is what it is.
Much like Invisible Woman. Oh.
You got to retract them claws, girl.
I don't use claws. I use my stiletto. Robert Estrada said I didn't get the appreciation calendar.
No, a lot of people didn't. They made a post about that.
Yeah.
It was it's going to be delayed about a day, but they're going to add a day of grace to the calendar to compensate for that. Okay, so we got 5 minutes now, so it's too late, Tim. So sorry if you're listening. I tried. I would have jumped in the dungeons with you, but you disappeared from the let's see if you're there now. But you disappeared, and now we don't really have any time.
It's his own fault.
Ooh, look, there's a stiletto green there. Yeah, he's still not there, so yeah. Sorry. I was ready.
Hey, DJ Digby.
DJ Digby. What is up? All right, guys. So we're just waiting. We're waiting for it to start. Let me I don't know, my sister couldn't see all these, it looks like.
I was waiting for you to shut up.
Yeah, you always say that, but that's okay.
You know what?
Because you always talk over me anyway, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm a ghost. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Momo, as I was saying earlier, no, I'm not going for the 4-star again, but I am thinking of going for the 5-star. She went so low. It's so tempting. Even though I just did that grind for Medusa, gotta try it. All right. Yeah, I don't know, Momo. It's broken. I don't know what happened to it. Blame my sister. She probably has something to do with it. She was talking bad about it earlier. Probably why she didn't want to read that. She knows she's guilty. Let's see. Okay, you said that. Yep. I already said that.
Oh, Shadow Dwellers. That's a nice one. Maybe that should replace Stalker Daemon. Shadow Dweller.
I like that one too. We can change it real easy too. I did 1 unstable, 2 painful, 5 stable, 2 1K, 6-star shards. Yeah, the stable is going to give you better rewards on average. The only reason to go unstable is if you really don't care about the other stuff, and that's why I was doing it. The only thing that I really cared about, even though it would have been nice, that's why I was saying that, it would be nice to get a variety, but in truth, the only thing I cared about is the Awakening Gem. So anything else that I got, including even a T2 Alpha, would have been less than that Mutant Awakening Gem that I saw there. I would have been disappointed to get anything other than the Awakening Gem. It doesn't matter what it is, 500, 5K, 5-star shards, or the Sig Stones, or the 6-star shards. Any of those things I can get in the normal course of the game. It might take me a little bit longer, but I can get them. The only thing that is not readily available is that Awakening Gem. So that was why I did the unstable rifts all the time. This is Lorenzo. What's up, man? So I used a team revive on Havoc in the uncollected event queue, but forgot my second highest rated champion is a rank 4 Cyclops. Oh man. Yeah, Pedro, 22 million is low. That's what tempted me. Billy D, what's up, man? I guess that's what my sister was just seeing. Shadow Dwellers. We like it. I started my free-to-play account, my first premium, get Kamala Khan. Oh, your account is off to a good start, looks like. Says, Low Shadow, can't you put up 40 million in the 5-star without refreshing a boost? Yes, Pedro. In fact, for Medusa, did you see the score that I put up for Medusa? I did not use any refreshing or boosting. That is how much I can put up without refresh or boost, what I did for Medusa. And it's grueling at that. Black Smoke, what's up? Momo says, I'm tempted to try going for the 5-star, but I know I might not make to the cutoff. It's possible. I'm gonna, that's why I'm hitting it right now. Arena has started and I'm in. We jumping over here. And now we gotta hit these dang things. They need to remove this. And then you see how delayed it is? Because I clicked it. And it sat there for a little bit. Y'all know my pain. Dorky diggity Jonathan. What's up, Jonathan? Okay. At least there's not that many. Because I know I ran a few of these. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get started. See my invisible woman? There she is. First time I'm using her. Right now.
See your invisible woman?
Well, she ain't invisible right now.
Obliviously.
But this is the first time I'm even using her at all. Let's see. We got to see what she's all about later.
Hey,
Oh,
happy
yeah.
days.
Ooh, one thing I did notice. Hey, Happy, what's up, man? One thing I did notice, and I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I just finished the fight with full health, and I'm running suicides. That is nice. I like it. Finished the fight with
You
full
gonna
suicides.
tell about our
Yeah.
bad luck today? It looks like we've got a full house.
Oh yeah.
It's probably why the Momo thing isn't working.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Streamlabs needs to be reset. Sometimes it's slow to join. Yeah, she hits hard. I looked at a video by KT, and she seems to have to ramp up. That's what it is. She's really good with suicides from what I saw from his video. But she is a bit of a ramp-up champ, and even with the damage, you have to play really, really well to get that damage out of her. And even when you get all that damage out, it doesn't look like she is going to be like a game changer or anything like that. She's good. She's okay. But there's too many other, champions in the game that I would use over her. That I have in my roster, for that matter. Yeah, I saw a little bit of BG's testing, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. Had too much else going on.
Jonathan wants to know what your thoughts are on Invisible Woman.
You just heard them. I have not looked into her. I only watched KT, and that was pretty much it. And
El Nino says, I hear IW has a regen bug.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's why she is so nice right now to KT, to suicides, rather. Because she's bugged, and then they're going to fix her. After the arenas, of course.
Momo said she's actually really good and does a good amount of damage, and she's good with suicides. That's why I want the 5-star.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
I mean, could be worse.
Well, I'm going to try to put up...
Could be Mr. Fantastic, who's a jerk.
He's coming. But I'm going to try to put up what I can. And then we'll see. Because this week seems to be a little bit of a busier week than my other weeks. We're still trying to get this car thing situated. And let me tell you guys, my sister wanted me to tell you the saga of this car. And I don't know how many that are in here that already know a little bit about the car. So just a quick recap. My sister bought her first car. When we went to get the plates and register it and everything, we discovered that the car is actually still owned. The title is still owned by a dealership. The lady who sold it to us worked for that dealership and had a falling out with her baby daddy, who was the owner of the dealership. Her name is not on the dealership's ownership list. So short of that is we cannot transfer the title over to us so that we can get our plates and everything. But she discovered that there was something that she could do called a title bond. So she has been running around. She finally got that straight. She's going to put up the money for this, and it would allow us to get plates, but still not transfer it to our names. This is all just to get a 2002, or is it a 2000? No, 2002 Toyota Camry. And it's a nice car. but it has some things that it needs to fix. Can't even
A lot of things.
a lot of things. Cannot even open the passenger door. I have to walk around, or somebody has to open it from the outside, which is dangerous. And then we have all these problems, and we still can't put it in our name. We got the bill of sale and everything. All right, D43, thanks for stopping by, dropping that like. Bobby, what's up, man? So she finally got all that straight. And then when we're looking at the title bond and the paperwork, she spelled my sister's name wrong. And you can't notarize it if your name doesn't match the name that's on the bond, or whatever you need to notarize, rather. Your signature has to match your ID and has to match, what you're doing. And our stepdad is a notary public. But, we asked him and he said, yeah, that's not going to work. Even if the notaries do it, when we went down to the DMV, that would not work unless they just decided to put it through. But we wouldn't want that because they would most likely have to spell it however it's spelled on the paperwork. So my sister went looking around for other cars, because by now we're thinking, you know what? We are probably going to, ask for our money back and get a better car, because there's a lot of better cars that we could have gone with. And my sister took a look, and sure enough, we found quite a few that were in our price range that were much better, in better condition, newer, less miles, less owners, it's just all around better car for just a little bit more than what we were paying for this one. And so my sister sent a text. We haven't even heard from the lady who sold the car to us. Last we heard, she was with her dad, so we're wondering if something happened there. Her dad is old, and he seemed to be a little sick. So we haven't heard from her all weekend. She was supposed to contact us to get that door fixed. So my sister sent a text saying, I think, with everything that's going on and everything, I want to return the car, because we see a car that we want. All right. So we're still waiting to hear back from her to the text, right? But we have a place, we need to go. My mom needs to go to the doctor. So we all get in the car, and we're going to take my mom to the doctor. My mom is a little hard-headed. My sister has told her time and time again not to carry her juice in this glass container because my mom is always dropping it. My mom has dropped it in the street, shattered it, shattered the glass container it was in. She just have had bad luck. And so my sister was like, you need to put that in something else. There's a carrying thing. My sister's even given her one. Mom won't do it. All right. So we get in the car, and I drive maybe 2 minutes away from the house. And my mom starts hollering, "Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh no." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "We have to go back home." My sister looks back. My mom done spilled her juice all over the seat. And it ain't like some real nice clear juice. It's the staining type juice.
It's beets and carrots.
Yeah, she juices.
I think I actually hurt my neck a bit when I heard her say it's dripping, and I spun my head around so fast. I actually snapped something in my neck.
And when we looked back there, it did not look good. And we were like, wow, really?
The crime scene.
We were like, really? Yeah, it looked like blood. I'm serious. And I'm like, right. So this is what I need. I need to be driving a car that we have a bill of sales, but we don't have the title. We got temporary plates on. So the car is not registered. And then we got what looks like blood stains in the back. Then, if you think that's all, and we'll catch up to the chat. My sister will go through the chat. But if you think that's all, oh no. See, here's something else. So my mom, we go back home, and my mom goes in, gets something to wipe it, to try to work on the stain, and she comes out with an old, large pair of underwear.
Men's briefs.
Men's briefs. A large pair of some stained underwear. It does not belong to any of us in the house, but we used to house students from Saudi Arabia when they came here to go to school. It was a way to make money, So we think that one of them, because he was a very large individual, we think that was his underwear that he left when he went back home. So yeah, so now she's in the back with this huge pair of underwear that's stained, and now it's stained even more with what looks like blood.
And she's scrubbing.
And she's just scrubbing it. Now, you tell me, if you were a police officer and you stopped us because the tags,
No, wait, but you forgot the best part. In cleaning it, she didn't just use the spray. She also had a bowl of water. So now the bowl of water is really, really red. So it looks like she's got a bowl of blood sitting there as well.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There was a series on YouTube that said it's not what it looks like or something like that. It was a series of little shorts or commercials or something like that. And people were...
Don't be quick to judge.
Don't be quick to judge. That's it. You guys can do a search for it on YouTube. And it's people, you see all the circumstances that led up to it. So you know how it got to be that way. But then you also see how it looks when somebody just comes in the middle. So yeah, if a cop pulled us over to just make sure everything was on the up and up, because we got temporary tags, so make sure we did have insurance at least and things like that, and saw that, what you think would happen? I probably wouldn't be streaming right now.
And of course we'd say, well, she'd be like, why you have it on test drive plates? Let me see the bill of sale. Oh, you still test driving it, but you officially bought it like 7 days ago.
Right. We have the bill of sales, but it was a little while ago, Oh yeah. So this week also, because I'm like the driver, right? This week, my sister has to go to several places, and here we are with a car that we don't technically own. We have a bill of sales, but we still do not technically own it. So yeah. So my sister is just like, you know what? We want to return the car, get our money back. And there's a nice car that's available from a dealership, although you said that one might be sold by a private individual through the dealership.
No, it's a dealership. The one, the dealership owns it.
Okay, the second one. Because we looked at several cars, and it looks good, guys. It looks great. It looks way better than this car. And it is more expensive, but not out of the price range. So yeah, this all happened, by the way, just before the stream, because I just got back maybe 20 minutes before I streamed.
Okay, so hello, Greg.
Greg, what's up? What's up? Yeah, my sister's gonna go through now. All right, who else now?
Nano Kid and Tam Solo.
Woo, Tam, what's up? What's up, man? Welcome to the stream and story hour. And I do mean hour. No, I'm just kidding. And what's up? What's up, Greg? And definitely Nano Kid. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Billy D, we couldn't have poured the juice over the rest of the seats to make them all the same color. It was just no. I was done.
I know. My sister was like, really? I mean, not that long after my sister sends.
Even an hour after I texted the woman saying I want to return the car. Not even an hour.
Not even an hour. She texted and said, we want to return the car. Boom. My mom done stained up the seats. Ooh wee. All right, keep going, keep going.
Let's see. Lorenzo says Cyclops loves puppies. Did you know that? Cyclops would love puppies because he's just that perfect, isn't he?
Uh-huh. Affliction says that's a true first car, not rich, snobby kids getting brand new 60K BS. Oh yeah, no. My first car was a Gremlin hatchback. So yeah, there ain't no rich folks over here.
I just couldn't believe it. Not even an hour. I mean,
Had my sister singing, "Am I Blue?"
not even. I mean, honestly, I can't even say. I was like, is she a witch? And then I'm like, no, that couldn't, because even a witch wouldn't need time to get together the ingredients or something for a spell or something. It was so quick.
That was amazing. I was sitting there just laughing.
Until you look back and saw it, and then you were like, whoa.
Yeah, when I looked back to see what it looked like, yeah, it didn't look good, guys, folks. Oh my goodness. If I were a cop and I stopped somebody and saw that in the back, yeah, I'd be asking them, can you step out of the car, please? Keep your hands where I see them. Absolutely, guys. I'm not kidding.
Momo said moms are always like that. It's normal. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Lorenzo says my first car is this bike.
Okay.
Affliction said 1989 Buick Century.
I know the name, Buick. But yeah. We have fun up in here, let me tell you guys. And so now I told you guys that my sister can't get out her door. Okay. So after we ran around, we got my mom to the doctor. Me and sis, we went to Wendy's while we waited. Ate a little bit, hung out over there. And got her back. And then on the way back, she wanted to go to the local farmer's market. And she got turned around, and I wasn't sure. We didn't want to take the car on the highway. My mom was basically laying curses down. No, go ahead, take it around. You know how moms do, right? Go ahead, take it on the highway. And then if anything had happened, she would have been right there. See, told you.
She would have been sitting with her lips first.
But the thing is, I often go on the highway, so going like the back roads and everything, I don't necessarily know how to go that route. So I'm like, you gotta tell me. Ooh, what in the world? Why did I get hit by that? Maybe doing some crazy stuff. No, I don't think I deserve that one. But anyway, so my mom basically told me to go down the wrong way. So we went the wrong way, got lost. Now, we're trying to get things done in time so that, I can get here, have time to relax a little bit before the stream. And here we are, lost. Not lost, we can still, but we're trying to navigate to the place from where we are. We're not trying to just like get home or something like that. We're trying to navigate to the place. And we're not sure which way to go or anything like that. So I'm just like, okay, well, I wasn't sure where to go from where we were either. So my mom brought a TomTom because, not bought, but brought her TomTom. She's had this TomTom for years. And so she brought it into the car because me and my sister had a similar experience where I had my GPS and everything, but then my phone died and started acting up and then died. So I didn't have a GPS, so I wasn't able to tell how to get from where we were back. So she's like, you should have had the TomTom in the car. So now we have the TomTom in the car. My sister was trying to set it up for the farmer's market, but she started getting a little motion sick. So she passed it back to my mom and said, here, take this, finish, putting this in so that we can, have the TomTom working. So my mom takes it, right? And after a little while, the TomTom starts speaking and tells me to turn here, turn there. And so I do, right? Now, this seems like something sensible, right? The TomTom is directing you. There's a GPS. My mom starts hollering, where are you going? Why did you turn here? I said, because that's where the TomTom said to turn. Apparently, my mom had not set it to where we needed to go. Not sure what she was doing with it. She apparently was not doing too well today. But she had this TomTom back there. And I'm like, I thought you said it. She said, no, I don't know why it's talking. I'm like, okay. So eventually we got to where I recognized, and we all recognized where we were. And so we were able to go ahead and go to the farmer's market. All right, so she goes into farmer's market and gets what she needs. Now, on the way back, we were going to stop off at Walmart. She needs to get some meds. My sister needed to get something as well. And we were just going to stop off and then go on home. I would stream, and then me and sis would go back out to do some other stuff we needed to get done. All right? So we have the day nicely planned out. On the way back, we have someone that rents from us. And my mom tried to call him because he doesn't have a key to the house. Temple, what's up? What's up, man? Oh, see, you need to come stop by and say hey. But good to see you, Temple. But anyway, my mom, we don't give him a key to the place because he is very, how would you say that? He loses things a lot. He has lost his phone, I don't know how many times since he's been here. Sometimes within the month. One time he got mugged and they took it. So we don't want to give him a key to this place. All right. So he had the day off today and he went to see his brother who's in the hospital. So before we left, my mom tried to call him to let him know that we would be gone and when we would be back, because she didn't want him just sitting there waiting. That's just my mom. She doesn't like, anybody waiting on her. I'm kind of the same way. And we couldn't get him. His phone, he just wouldn't answer his phone or whatever. So on the way back, though, when we were supposed to be going to Walmart, he calls. And once that happened, my mom, that was it. There was no more Walmart in my mom's mind. Okay. Now, there was in mine. I'm like, okay, Walmart is right close to our house. So I'm like, we could just swing off, grab whatever we need from Walmart, and then come on home. And I mean, it's not going to hurt. It's a nice day outside and he can just sit right on our porch and wait a little bit. I didn't see anything wrong with that, but my mom is like, oh no, can't have him waiting. So when I tried to turn, she was like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to Walmart. Isn't that weird? She said, no, he's waiting. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go home. And I said, we are not going to try to go home, let him in, come back out, do stuff for me to come back home. So we decided to just come home, and my sister and myself, we will go out and we will get what she needs. She will get her meds and we'll do everything we need to do. And she can just sit here and relax. But yeah, that's all that's been happening with us today. And it didn't stop because when we got to the house, I walk up to him and I get out the car, right? And I'm talking to him and they're still sitting in the car. Now, my sister has an excuse. She can't get out. But I'm like, well, my mom can open the door, just fine, get out, and then open the door for my sister. Don't worry about chivalry. It's dead long time ago. All right, so I'm talking to him, and the next thing I know, my sister is blowing the horn. And I turn around and I'm looking at them like, what in the world is wrong with them? I'm like, why? And so I'm talking to him, and I'm like, my family is crazy. I said, and I told him, I said, now, I'm interested to find out why they're both sitting in the car. And I told him, I said, like, my sister, she can't get out, but my mom should have already been out and opened the door. So I'm not sure what's going on. She's not locked in there. I said, but I'm going to go over here and find out what's going on. I said, and then I'll let you know what craziness they mentioned. So I walk, and just as I get to the car, my mom opens the door. And I'm just sitting here, and I turn and I look at him. I said, well, what do you know? The door was opened. And apparently, my mom had, like 2 bags, small bags, from, the farmer's market. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, I needed you to help. I'm like, wait, why couldn't you open the door again? And she's like, oh, and I was asking my sister, I was like, why didn't she just open the door like she just did, get out, let you out, and then you could grab those 2 little bags?
She refused.
Apparently, that was not something that she was able to do. I guess she's just used to me always doing all of that, pretty much.
She was tangled up in the bag, talking about, I need some help with the thing. Pump the horn, get Kimber before he goes too far.
And I'm just like shaking my head. And I just took the bags. And I just looked at him. Those were the days.
And I'm like, well, you could just get out and open the door. And I was like, you know what? Fine.
Greg had a brown Dodge minivan. Greg said he had. Huh, okay.
Omo got his car for free.
Ooh.
And Billy D says our mama needs a Tommy sippy cup, tippy cup.
She sure does. I know my sister would love to give her one.
First thing I did was look on Amazon to see I found a nice little glass water bottle that's all enclosed.
There you go. Oh yeah, my sister ain't playing. My sister has tried to tell her this before, but stubbornness does run in our family. I'll say that.
Okay, see you, Bobby. Bobby has to go back to work.
All right, Bobby, take care, man. But yeah, that's how my day went today so far. And it's still early, and we do still have time to have all kind of other things happen.
Oh yeah, because we got other things to do. I've been walking around blind for like a couple of months, so I'm trying to go get my glasses. Who knows? Who knows? And
I got to pick up some meds myself. So yeah, we got plenty of time to have something else crazy. But that is a day in the life in the shadows. So
Temple's at home playing Final Fantasy 14 all week.
Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, you got to come over and say, hey.
Take a look at this junk pile that we got.
I'll tell you, man. But those other cars, man, so nice looking. Oh
I
my
mean, this
goodness.
car also has like a speaker in the back. It's like all ripped up, needs to be replaced. The window trimming is coming off. There's two different dents in it.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to all be fixed before it was delivered to us, but it wasn't. So then she goes, well, you can just take it to my mechanic. And we keep saying, so when can we take it to your mechanic? When? No answer.
Yeah. So now we just want to return the car. There are much better options, some good looking cars that don't have all of this repair that they need. And mind you, we don't know what mechanical issues even, because we were going to take it, and I kept pressing for this because I'm not a mechanic, to take it to have an inspection done. But now, I don't know. We just want to return it and get another car that doesn't have as many obvious issues. You know, most of these issues may just be cosmetic.
But look who showed up. If it isn't Tim.
Oh, now you show up, Tim. What's up, Tim? I got your message in game about running a dungeon, and so I was like, yeah. You know, it showed that you had sent it like 12 minutes ago. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna start streaming now. You probably got that message in game if you logged into the game since then. And I even looked and saw that you were online. And so I started the stream up early and then went to go invite you, and you were gone. So I did a rift. And yeah, got my usual. Oh, you got it at 1? Okay. And I'm not going to repeat it, but you need to, when you can, look back in the stream and hear the saga that went on today involving that car that we are wanting to return. But yeah, I'm going to see where I'm at after the first round, the first day, and then make my decision whether I'm going to go for her. If I can get all of the milestones plus some and get that done, then yeah, I might go ahead and go for her, because she's going to go up. I think the cutoff will go higher than it did the first round, because a lot of people, just like me, and Tim mentioned this earlier offline to me, just as excited as I got, a lot of other people are going to be just that excited. So yeah, the cutoff may go up, but I don't know if it's going to go up a ton, because she's still not that good. And we are talking about a weekday, even though there is a holiday in here. Are people going to be willing to use their holiday vacation day on a champion that's, just okay? And people who are working, are they going to take time off from work? People took time off from work to go for Namor. Are they going to do the same for Invisible Woman? I don't think so. So it may go up, it may not. But yeah, that's how I'm going to play it. I'm just going to put up what I can, take an assessment second day, see where I'm at. And if I'm high enough, then yeah, I might just go ahead and keep going. Although I hate doing this because it's at a time where, 4th of July is right here, so I might need just those few extra units for whatever offer. Or the offer may not be that good. So, we'll see. But when I go for a champion, I usually don't do anything in the other arenas. Oh.
Momo got his car for free because my dad used to own it and he doesn't want it anymore. He has a different car, so I took it and I'm the only one who drives it. It's a 1995 car.
Okay, it's not bad as long as it's working.
And Momo also says over here, if you want to buy a car, it can't be in such a bad shape. If it is, you report, the person gets fined and you get your money back.
Well, we do have a lemon law here as well. However, the car is running. The problems that we're talking about are mostly cosmetic. Although that door, that's more than cosmetic. That's why we want to have that one done ASAP. But now we're just like, you know what? Never mind. We just want the money back. Whoops. I don't want to do that one just yet. Actually, you know what?
Paul M says, yo, Lord Shadow, what's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Pedro says, good luck getting your money back.
Yeah. Should be able to, but we'll see.
And Momo says, hey, Invisible Woman sucks. Don't go for her, everyone.
Well, I mean, she doesn't suck. I know what you're trying to do, but she don't suck. But she's not good either. I'm grabbing her.
There is no in between. It's the quick and the dead.
This is not. This ain't the Wild Wild West.
I'm just saying.
I'm going for her because I'm a collector, and this is what I did with Havoc. Although with Havoc, he was actually good, and people just didn't realize it. Grab her like that. I'm hoping she don't fire off her special 3. Doesn't look like she's gonna. If I can get her down, come on. There we go. But yeah, I'm picking her up because she's a low-hanging fruit. She's not good. She's not good.
You can say that again.
Yeah, whatever. Don't hate. Don't be no hater. But yeah, she's a low-hanging fruit. You know, people don't seem to really want her. She's okay, but she's not great. She's not going to change your roster. You're not going to pull her out to use over some of the other options that many of the big-time grinders already have. Like for me, I'm probably not going to use her outside of Arena. And if that's the case, a lot of grinders don't want her. They don't like to just collect champions. But because I'm a grinder, I do. She's more points in the arena. So she looks dead sexy for me. Wah, wah, wah.
Momo says, yeah, but the car wouldn't cost much if it's in such a shape. Here they do inspections before they buy the car nowadays.
And I recommended, although the only thing we can do is to get a guarantee from them for a certain amount of time. And I know we did ask my sister to make sure that she asked for that guarantee, but whether she did or not is another story. But without that guarantee, then yeah, it's just a matter of whether they want to, because if the car is running and everything and you bought it as is with the cosmetic issues, then yeah. The person can be nice and give it back to you. That can happen too, but can't be too demanding. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, Danica says pause. Then Tim says, Stiletto, I did the same thing.
Oh, Danica, I haven't seen you in forever. I recognize your name though. And I actually don't know where I last saw it. But what's up, man? Okay, what'd you say now?
Momo says same. I'm going for her and will refresh if I need to. I have 5 free refreshes.
Yep, do it. I will not
Oh,
be refreshing.
Danny K says, ha ha ha, dead sexy.
Exactly. You got it. That's exactly how I said it. Dead sexy.
Make it trip over your tongue, huh?
You got to.
Paul M says, LOL 5.
Yeah, I'm not refreshing at all.
It's not worth it.
She ain't worth me refreshing. Absolutely not. Tim, you do the same thing. Same thing what? I missed it. What Stiletto do that you do? How do you do the voodoo that you do so well? Killmonger. You are annoying to fight. Yet they have you in this arena.
Momo says, I won't use any units. Hey, Ricochet, happy Monday.
Hey, Ricochet, what's up, man?
Tim says, low-hanging fruit.
Ah, got you. It's a way to, increase your roster. Now, I have even teams right now. But why would I not expand my roster? Because the more I expand the roster, the easier my grinds are. And people ask me, how in the world are you able to put up all those points without refreshing? That's why. I take every opportunity to expand my roster. I don't care if they're junk champions that I'm not going to use anywhere. I'm going to grab them. And she seems to fit the bill. But we will see how things go after day 1. So I'll know by stream time tomorrow.
Danny K says, I lurk and watch content creators, LOL. Just glad to catch one of your streams.
Ah, cool. And I'm glad that you caught one of my streams. Welcome.
Hype says, greetings, summoners.
Greetings. What is up?
And Sweetie L. What up, Shadow?
Ooh, Sweetie. What's up, man?
Tim says, I have 1 extra, so I need 2 more.
Ooh, let's go this one.
Rita says, nice 6-star Angela.
Yeah, a duped 6-star Angela.
Oh, Danny K says, been watching your channel on the low for a bit now.
Ah, cool.
He's been watching you from the shadow.
And yet, you came back. That says something right there.
That is impressive.
Yes, it is. But yeah, so I'm going to go. I'm going to be going, and it just drains me. I've done this once before where I did like back-to-back grinds. And oh my goodness, we'll see. Don't be surprised if I collapse, after day 1 and be like, nah, it ain't worth it. Or instead of going all out, just put up like 30 million and say, if I get her, great. If I don't, whatever. But if I put up 30 million, it'll be because I stopped trying to go for her. I just kind of gave up and said, hey, let's just do this and see if it's worth it. Because that would be pretty much a day. If I put up 30 million, that means that I did not do anything for a day, which means I just burned out and needed a break. All right, let's grab you, and let's go ahead and grab, not you, but you.
Tim says, step your game up. Just hit 2 mil.
Well, you've got a better roster. Tim has a big roster. I mean, you should see the size of that thing.
He's got a huge roster.
Exactly. He showed his roster to a couple of ladies, and they were like, "Let me get your number and your in-game name."
I'll bet they did. It was Katie Candy, wasn't it?
I ain't one to say no names and call people out, you know.
You ain't one to gossip.
So you ain't heard that from me.
Now, who knows where that's from?
Yeah, that's a good question. Who knows where that's from? I ain't one to gossip. So you ain't heard that from me.
Hey, Slight.
Slight, what's up, man? Oh, Momo retracted something. I saw Momo say something, but
I'm betting Momo retracted it because of that huge typo. Yep. Momo said, "Are you positive we're talking about the same roster?"
Oh, yeah. Now, what did the message say? Was it Rooster?
Roaster.
Ah. See, I knew which word it was, didn't I? You can't escape, Momo. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Fortunately, I'm bleed immune. And he's not. Ha ha. And Sweet, if you're still in here, do you see this Morningstar? She's double duped. 6-star, double dupe Morningstar. No, I'm not happy about that.
Oh, Danik says, "I could only imagine the gossip headlines." Gossip, huh? Shadow smashes Katie's MCOC cakes to smithereens. LOL.
Ooh. You get me all excited. Stop that.
Momo says, "No, it had spelling mistakes and your sister would bite my head off."
And yes, she would have.
I was just going to ignore it.
No, you weren't. You see how she
I
mentioned
was.
it? You see how she mentioned it? That's
I
not
only
ignoring
mentioned
it.
because you brought it up. Other than that, I was just going to let that comment go and just not read it and be like, "I never saw nothing."
See that?
Tim said, "It's fun hitting 2 mil with an 18 streak. Just thinking about how fast my jaw would drop 2 years ago seeing these scores."
Oh, I remember I can put up much more than my alliance leader back in the day, but I remember how impressed I was that he was able to get which arena was that? It wasn't the was it the T4 basic arena? There was another arena. I don't remember which one it was. But he was able to put up a crazy score to me. And see, at that time, I had to take all 3 days to get all the milestones. I had to grind like I grind now for a champion to get the milestones for the arena. Just the milestones. And he had them done in 1 day. I said, "What in the world?" And he was like, "That's because," of course, I didn't know that you get more points. I didn't have suicides unlocked. My roster wasn't that large, of course. And I didn't know you get more points the higher ranked your champion was. So he was cruising. I was doing it with mostly 4 stars. And he was cruising with a bunch of 5 stars. But yeah. Now. And I still talk to him every once in a while. He doesn't play, or he doesn't have his own account anymore. He went mercenary. Because he was really good. Really good fighter. Still is. And he's seen my roster now. And we do reminisce every once in a while about that time. Because, of course, if he had kept playing, I would have still eventually gotten a roster larger than his because I play the game like crazy. So even then, I was catching up to him quickly, and he was like, man, you're progressing insanely fast. And that was before they've added things now that people progress much faster now. But I progressed because I put in a lot of time and I played efficiently, as efficiently as I knew how to play. And the more that I learned, the better off I was able to play or to progress. No diggity, no doubt.
Pedro got it in living color.
Yep, that was it, Pedro. In living color.
And Momo said, yeah, I doubt it. Lady, you never let anyone get away with anything.
Uh-huh. You got it, Momo. You did the right thing.
I wouldn't have said anything.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe her, Momo? Obviously not. Ah, I hate when he does that. He
Momo
just
says
keeps
my
walking.
roster is tiny compared to yours.
It's not the size. All right. Well, in this game, yeah, it is. Sorry. I was trying to smooth it over, but yeah, it is. Well, actually, it's about the size and how much time you have. Because if you have a smaller roster, that means you have to put in more time and work. Man, this does not sound good, does it?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop now.
I'm just sitting here going.
I got nothing more to say on the subject.
Oh, look at that! It's a bright yellow and green change of subject.
There you go. I have no more questions, Your Honor.
The defense rests.
Yep, the defense rests.
Just saying. Affliction, if you're small, you gotta do more work.
Like I said, I'm done with that topic. Moving on. That's where we can't go, where we got to go. All right, Iron Man. You're making me take too much time in this fight here. Need to be banned from the arena.
You can't beat that drunk.
Oh, walk right into it.
You sure did.
Yeah, I was trying to get another intercept mission. There we go.
That's what you say, Keith.
Keith Winnett is in the house.
He says, I'm late, but better than never.
Yeah. Well, Keith, you missed my story. So sorry. I won't be repeating it.
It was a great story, too.
Yep. You'll just have to scroll back and listen to it on demand. But it had to do with the car and the saga that we went through today with that car. And we are going to be asking for it to be, well, my sister has already asked her or told her that we would like to return the car. So you'll have to find out the details later. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
You know what? I'm done with you, Keith. He says, I can imagine there's quite a saga when you buy a stolen car.
Well, we don't own it, that's for sure.
And there was a crime scene.
I know, right?
Tim says, just use SS on Angela for the first time. Well, that was a joke.
Yeah, I'll bet. Because Angela, was she awakened? Because you can't nullify. Or it's really, really difficult. But yeah, Keith, we had ourselves an interesting day. Let me say that. It was a very interesting day. So Keith, are you planning on going for Invisible Woman this round? I haven't completely made up my mind. In all likelihood, I will be. But I'm trying to see what I look like after one day. One day, I'm going to focus on this arena. And then I'm going to see where I'm at, points-wise. And then decide. Because you know I'm already fried from that Medusa grind. And was not looking to get another 5-star champion from that arena anytime real soon. And with my luck, Venom will be in the next arena after her.
Momo says, wait, since when does your sister agree with you about your stories?
Exactly.
But I'm like, mainly in them, and it's not my fault.
You hear that? She's the one that prompted me to tell the story, remember? Because she was like, it's a good story.
Kim says, 6-star unawoken. Fight lasted 8 seconds.
Okay, then.
And then Keith says,
no, it's disconnected.
Rip stream, Shatara started talking and it crashed.
Okay. It looks like we're back. Everybody, give me a pineapple in the chat. If we're back. I think we're back here. The game actually also locked up too. Yeah, looks like this is very weird. I'm not doing anything.
He says I can rewind for the car story. We back? It's back.
Okay, I think we're back.
I need to refresh because I got static on the page.
Yeah, and I don't know if it'll lock me up. I'm going to restart real quick. So hold on. I don't know if it's going to mess it up. If it does, guys, I will be right back.
Probably going to try and blame me somehow for this.
All right. Can't waste too much more time here, so I'm still going. But we should be back now. I just quickly restarted it. So hopefully we are back. This time, give me a banana. And I blame
you, Keith.
And I blame my sister. Just because she expects it. Okay, good. We're back.
Sorry, reading a joke.
Yeah, huh? Queen Sarah. Uh-oh. Long time no see. Have not seen you. We have not seen you in a while, Queen Sarah. What's going on? I figured my sister must have scared you away because, it couldn't be me.
I don't have to say nothing. I can just be in silence. You can tell your stories. Anthony asks.
Anthony, what's up? What's up? Cameron, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. Queen Sarah.
We'll never forget the day you asked him to give you a banana.
There you go. And if you think you're giving me a banana in a certain way, somebody gonna get something that they don't expect. We don't do that, Plucky. Oh, man. Now, do you know where that's from? I wonder if anybody knows where I got that one from. Plucky? We don't do that in our house, Plucky.
We don't drink in our family, Plucky.
Yes. But
hey, Cameron got his account back.
Who? Say that again.
Cameron got his account back.
Ah, all right. Congratulations. Cool. I do remember you mentioning something about them either banning your account or something like that.
Ow.
Oh my goodness. Everybody heard that, right? You may as well just go ahead and tell everybody what happened.
I was kind of fighting, and I kind of got mad, and I punched my iPad, and my knuckle hurts.
So y'all understand why I want her to stream for you guys? Did you all hear that? She was fighting, got mad, and punched her iPad.
Oh,
That's what you heard just now.
oh my knuckle.
Okay. Just
Stand, Invisible Woman. Heartless. Do I not need food? Anyway.
wow. I tried to fire off my special so that I wouldn't get caught by his sting. And I'm just stabbing it. And he's attacking, and it would not let me fire my special off. And I'm just tapping it, and then I was stunned. That's why she needs to stream for you guys. She sure does. And she needs to have a webcam so you can see her do that. See, she in pain now. That's why she wasn't talking too much. She's sitting there moaning about her fist. Am I blue?
That's why she got them chunky thighs.
Oh, we love her thighs. I think a lot of people are going or want her just for the model.
I mean, she is fertile. That does happen. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about her kid because you know she's such a pansy that she let whatever. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
She got them good childbearing hips.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
That don't sound like you letting it go. Just so you know.
Let it go.
Just thought I'd let you know.
Steve says, I think it would be fun if Shitara streamed and I was on the microphone with her. No, I can't stream. I'm too shy.
I thought it would be awesome too.
Hey, Hong Kong.
Hey, Hong Kong, what's up, man? Uh-oh. Oh, he gonna dex now. Here, eat this now. We ain't playing that. Anybody got the Plucky reference? No? No? What are they teaching in schools these days?
Absolutely nothing.
That no one got the Plucky reference.
Teacher got sent out for correcting grammar.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Kids these days, they're not trying to type or they're not trying to use correct grammar. They're not trying to spell correctly. None of that.
Don't make me get on my soapbox about how this generation is so messed up that they tried to make conversate a word.
Oh, that was so funny. You guys don't know how fun it was messing with my sister about the word conversate. The word conversate has been added to the dictionary. So it is a word. And my sister cannot stand that. And I understand what she's saying.
I will slap the taste out of anyone's mouth who says it.
I don't know why you don't like to conversate. I mean, I conversate, you conversate, everybody conversates.
I do not conversate.
Like I said, I enjoy torturing her with that. And I did find it very odd that they created or they added this word. See, it's not a problem, just so you guys understand what the problem is. The problem is not that they added a word. That's how our language grows all the time, right? The problem is that there is already a perfectly good word that means that. They just
And they
created.
added that word because they don't know how to talk.
They added a word that means exactly the same thing as another. What was that? A homonym? Synonym?
It's called wrong.
Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, but it's an alias. It's just another word, and it means the exact same thing. I think it was a synonym. And oh my goodness, my sister, oh, she hated that thing. I laughed when I found out because I know my sister. And I was like, conversate. I mean, I've heard people use it before it was a word, and I used to go, converse, not conversate. Well, guess what? Now they're just fine. Unless you say it around my sister.
I will slap the taste out your mouth like I'm about to do the Invisible Woman. Slap that look right off her face.
I tell you, me and my sister could even co-stream. If I get a better computer, or when I get a better computer, we can even do like maybe a co-stream. That would be awesome. All right, thanks, Keith. I was right then. It's the synonym I was talking about. Been a while, but yeah. I tell people, I was like, you test me about stuff, but you do realize how long it's been since I was in school and learned those things. So you're testing my retention. It's been over 20 years. I haven't been in
school for a while either.
You've been in school much more recently than I have.
I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I learned the difference between converse and conversation as in root words, it's been a while.
Oh, man, that made me laugh. It still makes me laugh. My sister refused to talk to me for a little bit because I kept saying conversate. I was trying to use it in a sentence every single chance I got. Because, you know, that's what brothers do.
All I have to say is, I watched a whole show, a Broadway show, and I was doing fine until it was at the very end of the show. The lead person said conversate, and that was it. I was done. I was like, nope, this musical is trash. It's no good.
Don't let my sister be a judge. Ooh, ow. He actually caught me with his special too.
Hey, Silver Hyperior.
Silver, what is up? Oh, no, you don't. See, now's the time he's really going to want to evade. So he can do that one wreck. One nice one. Yourself. Slappers? What? Slappers? Keep trying to create a new word. I see. Got a new word. Submit it. Next thing you know, Webster's gonna have it.
You know what you did, Keith.
You know what I find, kind of humorous? When I was younger, and obviously you guys that have been following us, you know the kind of family that I grew up around. My mom was a teacher. So correcting our speech, our spelling, all of that stuff just happened automatically. All right? My dad may not have been a teacher, but he also took part in correcting. So when I would use the word ain't, my dad would be all over me and tell me, don't use the word ain't. Ain't is not a word. But guess what? Sadly, he's not here with us today.
Colloquially, it is a word. However, formally, it is not.
Who are you talking to? Did you read it?
No, I'm talking to you. Momo, I'm ignoring you. You're on the list.
But yeah, it got added sadly after my dad passed away, I think, or at least I didn't know it, and so I couldn't gloat because I would have gloated.
Silver says, I done my one epic rift on my return and got a 5-star Science Awakening gem.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, everybody gets some good stuff, except me. I get the same thing all but 2 times out of 7 rifts. Not even a nice little mix and variety. So yeah, I ain't too bothered with them.
Cameron says, I'm so happy I had enough points for 4-star Dark Hawk and Phoenix. I grinded 1.1 million for Dark Hawk and 1.5 million for Phoenix.
Wow. Okay. Was that the 3-star Dark Hawk and the 4-star Phoenix? Whoops. Come on. Oh, ow, ow. No, no, no. Okay, good. That could have gone much worse.
Cameron says, no, 4-star Dark Hawk.
Ow. Dang it.
Serves you right.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Affliction said, ain't a word, and I ain't gonna say
it. I was hoping not to lose any points, but with Phoenix, if I'm not paying attention, that kind of thing happens. Now, I could have won that one, but in that case, my suicides took me out. And that Moon Knight, I hate it because he could have taken me out earlier if he got that stun. I would have been stun locked for the entire fight. And I don't know what was happening there. I just could not. Every once in a while it does that. And I just couldn't do anything. And I'm just like, you know what? Go ahead. Even her signature ability won't help because there's no heal to it. So I survive, but then the poison from my suicides takes me out. So that doesn't really help at all. I'm thinking about taking her to rank 3 just so that I can get some more damage out of her. But yeah, moving on.
Chirmoy says, I pulled Namor from 1 FGMC and just got a Mutant Awakening gem.
Oh, wow.
Contest Champion says, never knew they made Ain't a Word officially. Always heard the same thing growing up.
Exactly. And see, I wouldn't have known if not. And why would I look it up? Unless a teacher found out and told me, I wouldn't know. And there's still some writing styles that you don't want to use contractions at all. I know my sister can speak more on that.
But I won't.
That's my sister's thing. But like if you're doing maybe creative writing or something like that, you might be able to get away with it. But some other styles, they tell you don't use contractions. I don't remember the name of the different formal styles that do that, but I do remember.
There's Chicago. There's anyway.
Yeah, like I said, my sister knows those things.
Yes, Momo, Ain't was also added a long time ago.
Yeah, this is a long time ago.
Keith Winnett, you're on the list.
Keep making words. Oh, making words like they were making fiends. Oh, man, that is hilarious. See, once they know how to get your goat.
They can keep the goat. They can't spell it, but they can keep it.
Oh, man, that is hilarious. Making fiends.
Pedro says, yes, the library where they bury the lies. Now, where is that from?
That's not familiar. I don't know.
I know there was a play called Naomi in the Living Room that when she was introducing the rooms, that's how she would say the rooms. And Aeon Kong says, did you remember Arafin, Demon?
Yeah. Of course I do. He was in a much higher alliance, much higher tier and all of that than the alliances we were in. I remember asking him to get into one of the alliances he was in, but my prestige was not enough. And he was telling me, get your prestige up and I can get you in. But by the time I got my prestige up, I was no longer interested in moving around. For a bit, we were focused on Alliance Wars, so prestige didn't really matter. And then recently, they changed over the rewards for AQ and everything much better. So prestige mattered again, and yeah. But yeah, I do remember him.
Slight, I don't mind about invite instead of invitation because that's a abbreviation. Billy D. Contractions are for having babies.
Okay.
Come at me. 07 says hey. Or rather says yo, but
Come at me, 07. What's going on, man? You look new. I don't remember that name in any case. So welcome, welcome.
Shirmoy says, according to True Coast, Invisible Woman went 32 mil last round.
Are you sure? Because I heard that she went under 25 million. But
don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine?
But yeah, I trust him. So yeah, we'll see. I can put up a higher score than that, but do I wanna? That's the question.
Come at me is actually Bulletproof Corn Dog. Just changed name.
Okay, that name sounds familiar. Ooh, ow.
Aeon Kong says, Arafin Bro opened 29 Max 6 crystals after this week's AQ and got 18,000 T2A shard.
That's it? Huh.
Theta 119 wants to know, will you grind for Spider or Mysterio?
I don't know. Depends on what they go for first round and what people think about him. The only reason that I'm even thinking about going for Invisible Woman is because I heard that she went crazy low. I heard she went for lower than 30 million. There was someone that had like 20, 21 million, something like that, and they were rank, what was it? They were like ranked 157 or 150 something like that.
Come at me says, I'm still really new to the game. I'm only 100K. Any advice?
Well, welcome to the game and the channel, like I said earlier. My advice is never, ever, ever sell your champions. You will notice that you can sell them back for some resources. Don't do it. Secondly, save your units. Do not purchase crystals with your units. Don't do it. You will notice that there are crystals that you can purchase for units, and you might be tempted to get some nice champions, and you might think this is a great way to expand your roster. Don't do it. Save your units and use them to open up different masteries. I have a link on my channel, and I want you to take a look at it, and it'll help you decide what masteries you might want to do. All right, Keith, hold on. I got you, bro. Give me a second. My sister is probably too busy running her mouth.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. All right, Keith. All right, Keith, done. Let me know when you're finished.
Tim says True Coast only knows from who gives their scores. People don't give their scores. They have to go with what they got.
Okay.
And Sheermoy says it's on their Twitter page.
Yeah. I mean, I know that they... Okay, where we go. They probably... they have the graphic out, most likely, on my Line Messenger. It's just that before True Coast puts that out, we hear a lot of people, they'll put up screenshots and things like that to see where they're at. He's been pretty accurate, so I have no doubt that he's correct. I just thought she went for 20-something million. But until you have the is that her?
Oh crap.
What happened?
She's in the hospital.
Wow.
She'll call when she's been discharged.
Wow. So that's the next chapter in the saga. The lady who sold us the car that we haven't been hearing from, that
I knew it.
we were wondering.
Didn't we call it?
Yep, we did. Because she was supposed to come over this weekend to have that to get that door taken care of. And we didn't hear anything. And my sister hadn't heard anything from her for a while. And she just now contacted her, and she's in the hospital. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted on the ongoing saga. Wow. Yeah, no problem, Keith.
I can't believe it. Actually, no.
Of course you
I
can.
can believe it.
Cameron says my new higher streak is 106. Nice, nice.
Come at me is is at 1.3k units and saving for the 4th of July.
1.3 units. Good luck. But just so you know, their offers for 4th of July tend to be very expensive when it comes to units, if they even offer something worth purchasing. So last time, 15,000 units, and you could get yourself a generic, I believe it was, Awakening Gem, 5-star Awakening Gem. We're hoping that we get that again this time, but there's no telling. And the offers for money are almost always, I believe always, better than the offers for units. But if you are a free-to-play player like I am, which means you don't spend money on the game, then you have to spend a lot more time in-game to get the resources that you need. Now, I actually got some money from YouTube, so we'll see. What happened now? You told Mom?
Yeah, Shadow, I'm looking at the chat.
Okay.
He's like, she says she's in the hospital. Shirmoy, she's running game. Heath, she's in Jamaica living on stolen car money. Billy D, is she there getting your money out of her lying?
Wow.
Ricochet, this car purchase seems like it's going to turn into an investigation discovery show.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Unsolved mysteries even. Billy D, exactly. I said it all along. Judge Judy show.
It might end up being that way. I hope not. Because technically, she wasn't supposed to sell us that car. She was not authorized to sell us that car. She should have been. She has other cars that she's going to need to do this to as well. But technically, no.
Momo trying to hide with the money to not return it.
I tell you, man, this is something else. See, this is how we do it. My family, we don't do nothing easy and simple.
He says, oh, sorry, go. You blanked out for a minute.
So my sister, since this is her first car purchase, I already knew that it wasn't going to go smoothly. But even I didn't anticipate all this. What I was thinking was we were going to go down to the DMV, and because this happened to me more recently, the insurance, the car was insured, but it didn't get into the DMV system by the time I got there. So what happened is, they said, well, we don't have any insurance on here. So I had to call, and they were able to take care of it before I even left. So I'm thinking that might happen again. But I did not think about this. That did happen, but then all of this happened.
Listen, Keith. Oh, I bet she has other cars.
She does. The thing is, she's gotten our stepsister a really nice car. But, yeah.
But see, I tend to believe it because, she's a survivor, so who knows what's going on.
That is the other thing, guys, that we didn't mention. I wasn't even thinking about it, but she's a cancer survivor. So it is likely that she was telling the truth.
Well, it wasn't her. Her son just messaged me and told me that. He just got her phone.
Oh, boy. That's even worse. So she may not even... Oh, man. So her son... Actually, that was her son that came by that time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Mm-mm. So, yeah, it's likely that is the case. She's been very forthright with us, and she has done a lot trying to get us settled. She put up the money for the bond. She came down twice to this DMV. She's put in a lot of work trying to get everything straight. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my goodness. The shadow dwellers are something else. Keith talking about she will sell you one of those too. How would we end up in a story? Unless she isn't telling the truth about being a cancer survivor. Just saying, I wouldn't trust anything this woman says from what you've said.
Wow. Wow. Okay, then. Well, how about this, Keith? This should settle all of your qualms about her. And this should teach you how trustworthy she is. She has a very cute smile. There you go. You should... what in the world was that? Oh, I hate when they do that with Hulk. But yeah, she has a very cute smile. Therefore, she obviously is trustworthy.
Obviously.
All these things aside.
I'm sorry your mom had cancer.
Oh. You guys remember me telling you that about a lady from my church that comes over every Sabbath to hang out? She's been doing that lately. She's also a cancer survivor. And it's no joke. It is no joke. Because cancer survivors live in fear of there being a relapse or
yeah, relapse.
Is it called relapse? So, because they call it remission. It goes into remission or whatever, and they've had it that way for years. That's how they count it. But at any point in time, they might be a little bit older, and then boom, it comes back, and then the doctor might tell them there's not anything that we can do. He came back stronger. And, yeah.
He says, I know some politicians with cute smiles.
Exactly.
Momo says, Shadow's attracted to her now. She's not his type.
Yeah, she's not my type, but she does have a cute smile. And not my type don't mean that they don't look nice. Just means that they're not my type.
Well, I don't know, Keith, but she was in the group, and it did happen recently. So who knows?
Yeah. And from what I'm hearing, and again, we don't know whether the story is true or not, but she told us what was going on and why this happened. The company, you remember, I think I said this, but it's only been a few months. The company and her fallout with her baby daddy, that happened in February of this year. the company apparently is still registered as being as still operating. So, it's still very new. And I hate to, put any more burdens on her, but, we can't keep doing all this, And honestly, the car, it's a nice car, and we may end up with it, but while it's not a bad car, it's not worth all that even though it was, fairly cheap, it's not worth it. Not with all of the repairs and everything that we see needs to be done.
It was worth before because she was saying that they would do the repairs.
Right. That's why we went ahead and got it, because, she's like, the mechanic, at first, she was like, make a list and I'll have the mechanic do all of those and then we'll bring the car by to you, But that didn't happen. And we were like, okay, well, we need a car. You guys remember, the problems my sister had, with the hospital and everything. So we were very wary now of being without a car. So we were like, okay, fine, get the car. Then we can take it over there one day, have him bang out that dent or pull it out, whatever, fix up some of the interior things, and then we'd be good. But that did not happen. Ooh. Ha. He tried to intercept me with that special. Not today. Oh, and Kong, you were talking about map 6, not map 7. Gotcha. That is pretty good then. Because I was going to say, map 7, I get that. With that many crystals, that shouldn't be, in fact, I got a whole T2 alpha.
Keith is killing me. Hey, Manny.
Manny, what's up?
He's talking about you might be able to buy it from the police auction in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Was the mechanic named Rocco? If not, then he's not a real mechanic.
Oh, man. I don't know what his name is.
It's okay that you're late, Manny. Better late than never.
We're just happy to have you, Manny. Although you do want to go back in the stream after the stream is over and hear a wonderful story about this car that we're still talking about. And it's still in our driveway. And the lady who sold it to us is in the hospital. Man. It's just going to be something else, man. Like I said, I would love to give that car back because we can get a car from a dealership. Newer. With less miles. In better condition. For around the same price. It's still going to be more expensive than what we paid. But it's worth it. And the car, even my sister is like, that car looks so good. And I'm like, I know. We might try to talk to that guy, talk him down in price. He said he was willing to negotiate because he got that car as a trade-in.
Tim says the owner of the dealership is in the hospital too.
Wow.
I'm done with you.
Might be. He's not even in the state. Tell you, it's a saga, man. Because this could have all been straightened out because the owner of the dealership is her baby daddy, right? And if he had been in the state, he could have come down to the DMV with his driver's license and transferred the title over to us just like that. Boom, and we'd be done. But he ain't even in the state still. They had a serious breakup, it seems like. And that's why, instead of her getting him to do what he has to do, she would rather put up money for that title bond. She don't want to deal with him. We could see that on her face. Even with that pretty smile she got.
Yes, Momo, it did.
What?
Did the car cost more than $1,000?
Oh, yeah.
He says the lady, con woman, who sold them the car, stolen car, is in the hospital, Bahamas, getting treatment.
Oh, man. I hope
Ray
not.
says, so what you gonna do about that stolen car now?
What you gonna do with all that junk?
I just texted her today that I want to return it. That's when I got the message from her son saying, she's in the hospital. She'll call you as soon as she gets discharged.
Right. Mind you, we were supposed to meet with her. This is what kind of lends a little bit of what do you call it? Credence?
Veracity?
Weight to her story. Because it would have been in her best interest. She's been meeting with us regularly to get this thing straightened out. Okay? And the day she was supposed to come over to, she was like, I'll just go with her dad, who is a mechanic, and go to a junkyard, grab a door handle, and then come over and put it on. Then we didn't hear anything from her. And that was not like her. She usually responds pretty well. So when we weren't getting anything at all, we were just like, okay, something may have happened. I thought she was in the hospital visiting her dad or taking her dad to the hospital, rather. And so we were thinking something happened to her dad. So we were like, okay, what's going on? And so, yeah, my sister just gets that text from her son, who had her phone, saying that she was in the hospital and that she would contact us when she got out. Wow.
Chief says she will call you when she gets discharged, equals she will call you when she clears customs.
Hey, it's possible. I won't lie. It is very possible. And see, Keith, you're talking to somebody who's paranoid, and so I think of stuff like that. Now, I'm hoping... What's the song, Christiana? Stiletto?
Hope for the best, expect the worst.
There you go. Now, for me, I'm thinking hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. But it's kind of about the same thing, because for some people, as my sister pointed out to me, it means the same thing. Expecting the worst is to prepare for it. But for me, I've seen too many people expect the worst and go turtle. So you might be very, very correct, Keith. We'll find out. I will not be...
Momo said she probably jumped into another state with her BF or something to avoid all this work.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I won't be shocked. I am very rarely shocked. I mean, I can't remember the last time I was shocked. Surprised? That happens seldom. But it happens. When it comes to the things people do, that is. So,
or probably relaxing on the beach.
Yeah, now see,
like
if...
you said, the